to Ryan Embry from Travel Media Group, and he's going to talk about our marketing partnership with Travel Media Group. And Ryan, it's all you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name, as Gary mentioned, is Ryan Embry. I am the brand ambassador here at Travel Media Group. I want to first off thank Bridget and Gary for giving me the opportunity to speak with you all today, and thank everyone on the line for taking the time to join me on this webinar. And I am very excited and thrilled to share this information with you all and highlight the details of the Hospitality International Travel Media Group partnership opportunities that we have for you today. I am joined by several members of the Travel Media Group team that are dedicated to the Hospitality International brand, and I'll introduce them a little later in the call. At the end of this presentation and webinar, we'll be providing direct contact information in case there were any follow-up questions or feedback concerning the content that I'll be sharing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, for those that attended the conference earlier this week, you might recognize this slide. We are working diligently with your Hospitality International leadership team to introduce a new digital tool and dashboard to help you manage all the content that is being shared about your hotel online. This is going to be a one-stop shop to manage everything from Facebook comments and messages to reviews on different OTA and review sites. This tool is going to facilitate you in running an effective social media strategy and put in place a successful reputation management system. With features that allow you to respond to every hotel review online, engage with guests on your social media portals and platforms, and set up team members to assign specific tasks, you can finally start leveraging all of the user-generated content online to grow revenue and optimize ADR. So look for some more information on that coming soon about the launch of this exciting partnership and tool. But today we're going to focus our attention on growing occupancy and driving direct commission-free revenue to your hotel. Now, we all know that historically the upcoming winter months are some of the slowest for most hotels across the nation. This is the time when occupancy shrinks and competition for booking grows. Hoteliers are looking for any means necessary to get heads in beds, even if it means paying a tremendous amount of commission to costly OTAs. So in today's webinar, we're going to focus on solutions that can help you fill unsold rooms at zero commission, have a real revenue and occupancy impact in the slower winter months. So let's take a quick look at today's agenda. First, we'll talk about why this type of advertising is important and the mechanics of how our programs work. Next, we'll discuss how you can tailor your message so that the advertising is always aligned with the needs of your hotel. And lastly, we'll close out the call with some details on custom pricing structure and the support system that we've developed in alliance with your Hospitality International team. You may have questions as we move through the materials, so please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them when I can. And don't worry if we don't catch it while on the webinar. We'll be responding to the remainder of your questions via phone or email following the call. So let's begin this by answering the question, why is this type of advertising important to your hotel? Really, the answer to this question begins with the traveler's journey. Over the course of time, the way travelers find hotels have completely evolved, and we now live in a digital age. But it's important to know that print advertising continues to deliver strong ROI. The key to advertising success is to be accessible at every traveler touch point. Whether a traveler is making plans in advance or making a windshield decision, you need to be there for them. The results of a recent survey show that 90% of travelers book the same day. Another interesting set of stats revolve around the prevalence of road trips. In 2017, 35% of families plan to take a family vacation. And of those, 79% prefer an old-fashioned road trip. So the ultimate goal of print and digital advertising is to help you earn those guests commission-free. It's no surprise to any of you that OTAs continue to take a large chunk of profits and only will continue to grow. they're taking typically 15 to 20% right off the top. That's why hoteliers need to cast their nets wide so they can draw in as many guests as possible. Digital and print advertising provides an avenue to maximize commission-free, revenue-generating opportunity. But first, you have to be visible. So a few facts. Most people take road trips 1 to 6 times per year. Now, of those trips, most are 300 miles or more. So regional print guides are critical in earning those guests. Someone can pick up a guide in San Diego and use it when they stop in Las Vegas. That's the definition of a windshield decision. The traveler doesn't know where or when they'll stop, but they know they'll need a place to stay. This guide serves as a roadmap to their travel options. Online listings partnered with visibility in the print guide capture a wider audience so that you can be found and chosen. With 35 years of experience in the hospitality industry, no company's infrastructure is better positioned to drive exposure in the digital and the print space. And I'll show you why here. As I just mentioned, Travel Media Group has been serving the hotel industry for over 35 years. We've targeted nationwide distribution network, including interstate rest areas, travel centers, visitor centers, restaurants, and more. Distribution locations are based on where they get the most traction for our partners. That comes with 3.5 decades of serving our customers. No matter where travelers coming from, there's going to be a presence there. So I'll show you what those specific numbers look like. So to give you an idea of the depth of our nationwide presence, our total print circulation is in excess of 13.5 million books each year. It's a lot of guides. But our guides aren't the only form of nationwide exposure our partnership offers. Now I'll take a second real fast to have you find where your hotel might be located and see the correlating numbers to those guides. So let's switch it up and talk a little bit about digital advertising presence through a hotelcoupons.com online listing. Now this goes back to the traveler's journey. When you think about the differences in how travelers search for a hotel, you can't ignore those that pick up the phone or tablet and do research on the fly. Think about how travelers find you today and what's your strategy to be found and chosen. Online listings get you the exposure that you need. These listings include a complete hotel profile with amenities, property description, photos, coupon, and a link right to your website. Again, these are commission-free revenue-generating leads that increase occupancy and reduce those costly OTA fees. What's exciting about the online listings is you can actually update them in real time. HotelCoupons.com offers a complimentary SMS text message rate update service. This program allows you to adjust your rate based on occupancy, and it gives you priority placement in the feed. So typically a hotel's position in the feed is based on proximity to city center. But when a rate is updated using the SMS text message feature, the listing is automatically pushed to the top of the feed. You can't beat that type of convenience and exposure. Looking at the mix of our online listings, hotels that update their rate daily receive 55% more calls and have a 62% higher conversion rate than those who don't. So with a simple text message, you can change your rate and you've maximized your opportunity. It's critical that a property is visible online. And I'll show you some stats to back that up. But I wanted to take a second to give a few examples of how this SMS text message rate can really help you optimize those rates. Let's say, for example, occupancy is running a little bit lower than you expected. You can go ahead and text a rate maybe a few dollars lesser than the competition or than you normally would to fill up those unsold rooms, which will cost you less than those rooms being unsold each night. Let's look at vice versa, and you're filling up the property a little bit more than you thought you would. You can now text in a rate, so you are letting travelers know that this is a rate that you'll be accepting for the night, meaning you don't have to turn anyone away, and you're also getting the most bang for your buck when it comes to this coupon. So quick stat, of the people who search on their phone, 76% visit a physical place within 24 hours, and 28% of those searchers make a purchase. That equates to open rooms filled and more revenue for you. So let's talk about some program best practices. First is to make your rates based on availability. We train your staff on how to handle a situation where your coupon rate isn't viable and how to upsell that guest. This gives you the flexibility you need to meet your occupancy and revenue goals. Next, we recommend that you post weekend and weekday rates. We know sometimes those aren't the same, and only include high impact amenities. Finally, call tracking is included, and it's one of the most valuable tools you'll have available for your advertising strategy. This allows you to isolate areas of improvement at the front desk and gives you the ability to highlight excellence in call handling. Many properties that we work with use this for front desk training purposes. Oftentimes, this replaces the secret shopper with real-life samples. Complimentary professional ad design is available and can be changed every 2 months to coincide with each print run that we have. This flexibility allows you to showcase your hotel story and meets your hotel revenue needs no matter what the season. Now, don't worry if you've never done this before. Again, we're the experts. Our team is dedicated to working with you to help build your strategy and make sure that it's successful. To further enhance your experience, Travel Media Group provides you with a 24/7 dashboard that tracks the number of leads your property receives as a result of your print and online listings. This will also help to gauge what changes you'd like to make in the next issue. What you see here are the results of an economy property, partner property in the Southwest Guide. It's important to remember that print and online advertising is an investment that yields a trackable return. So this type of advertising is self-sustaining, and it's trackable revenue generation. Unlike a billboard or other forms of advertising that really don't give you an opportunity to quantify the impact. Our team has worked closely with Hospitality International to develop custom pricing that will hopefully allow every hotel possible to participate in this program. If you're not running above 80% occupancy on a trailing 12-month period, this is an opportunity that you can't ignore. At the end of the day, if you're doing this or doing this, then why aren't you doing this? Again, this is an opportunity to fill your rooms commission-free to a target market that on a daily basis are picking up these guides, and they're using them as their primary way to make their booking decisions. Why would you not want that exposure? So we get into the good part here. I'm really excited what we've been able to develop, a program that encapsulates all of the needs of your properties. Ad sizes are either 1 or 2 space. 2 spaces are a little bit larger and allows for a property photo as well as description and all of the other amenities that we talked about. Digital listings are optional but strongly recommended. As you can see, the monthly pricing is extremely compelling and available exclusively to properties that are not current advertisers. So again, I'll give you another quick second to find which guide you might be located in and copy down this information. So as we wrap up today, I thought it would maybe nice to hear from one of our current partners. And this is a general manager of an economy hotel in a very competitive market. He says, "It makes me smile every time someone comes into the hotel lobby, asks what our rate is, and then whips out the coupon book from their pocket or purse, and asks if we are still accepting the coupons that they found on the road a few miles back. The smile that I get from the customer is priceless, and they can immediately see just how much money that they save by simply picking up a book. As for us, in this very competitive market, we just picked up another customer that we did not have in the past. The return on the investment is definitely there, and after all, that is what it's all about." And this sums it up to a T. It is all about a strong ROI. and we'd like to facilitate and help each one of you with just that. So, as we recap, our hotelcoupons.com strategy is one to target and capitalize on those windshield decision makers. These are bookings that are commission-free and will help you fill rooms in the upcoming low occupancy winter months. Our TMG OneView tool will be launched soon and focuses on those travelers that are using reviews, social media, and other content online to influence their booking decisions. This is a tool that can help you leverage content to put yourself in the best position possible to capture travelers and optimize ADR and RevPAR. So as promised at the beginning of this webinar, I'd like to introduce you to our Travel Media Group team. This is a group that's dedicated to your success of each property represented today and to the success of the Hospitality International family. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Ryan Embry, and I'm the brand ambassador. Emily Michael is your strategic account executive, and Erica Jo Rago is our director of sales. They both specialize in finding alignment and serving the interests of brands and larger management groups. This will be the team to help you achieve your strategic vision that you have for your properties. We thank each of you and your leadership team at Hospitality International for this opportunity, and your next steps are easy. We ask that you reach out directly to Emily. She'll help you secure your place in our final issues of 2018 to, again, boost that revenue for the upcoming winter months. Make sure you contact her either by phone or email to secure your spot. I speak on behalf of everyone here at Travel Media Group when I say thank you for your time today, and we look forward to helping you.